Hello, my name is Alyssa, and today I have for you a bingo of shame. It's a collaboration video that's run by DW and Andy, who I will link their channels below. They are also on Instagram. So some people are doing their posts on Instagram, some are doing it on YouTube. I decided that I wanted to do it on YouTube, and the fact that I was able to was very exciting for me. So this iteration of the project, they are using community input. And so people's palettes that they haven't used, then they're doing a palette bingo with it. I probably won't have any of the palettes, to be honest, because I don't have many palettes, but I do like to dupe things. So at first, when I saw the palette that they picked for this one, it's the Born to Run palette from Urban Decay. I'm like, I think I could dupe, at least a majority of these shades with my collection. So I went ahead, I'll put on the screen, I generated numbers, and I just based it on the regular palette, and then I figured I would just worry about duping those shades versus duping the entire palette and then picking shades, make it easier on myself. I started pulling different singles I had, then I realized this palette is very similar, and the 5 shades that I pulled, except for one, they were almost identically in here, and then the 5th shade, I can kind of get a mix of 2 shadows to get that look. So let me go ahead and swatch out the shades that I'm going to use from here. I made note of the numbers that I thought would match. But I will have on the screen what it's supposed to be from Urban Decay. So I might be swatching them in different order because I don't remember it exactly because I did it yesterday and then I'm filming this today. Okay, so this first shade was a match. This blue. And then I had this orangey shade. Oh no, I lost my pan. I'm sure I'll get it back when I use the shade. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to just do these to start. So, and I will get this a zoomed in picture for you too, but I'm starting with these. That blue is a little lackluster right now. I hope I don't have to declutter another palette already. All right, what else was I swatching in here? Number 17, 5, 10, oh, this one. I was deciding between this shade and this shade for the shade 2 in the Born to Run, and I think this one is closer because this one's a little more pinky. It looks like it, but it should be more of a beige. And then, I'll just go ahead and do it. The other shade was pink, and so I feel like if I mix this red, I'm also losing my pan there, and this purple, that I think I will get that look. All right, so let's start with that one, beigey shade. And then, these are not, I feel like I remember them working better than this. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna put the red first, and then the purple. Yes, I feel like that is pretty good. So I put some primer on my eyes, and I'm using a glitter primer just to help them stick more since they seemed a little bit lackluster. I'm gonna start with this shade as my inner corner. I don't know if it's light enough, but I'm gonna try. At least I'm gonna put it like maybe here. Maybe not like the corner, but like the inner part of my lid there. I might go a little bit into the corner just to see it, but I feel like, actually it's not bad. I can do it there. Okay. I'm trying to think about when I got this palette, because I think it was before COVID, like right before COVID. So then this palette would be, it was Christmas of 2019 then, if that's the case. I think so. So then that would mean it was definitely that. So it's over 5 years old. So yeah, it might be nearing its end of life, but I do have a lot of pans and all in it. All right, so I was thinking easy mode would be doing the neutrally types of shades here and then doing a pop of blue, but I don't want to do easy mode. I'm instead gonna put the blue all over my lid just because I want to be different. I want to see how it would look. Because if I'm going to do a palette bingo, I need to, I felt like the shades I got were all pretty like very similar to each other and things like, except for this blue. So let's make it fun. I guess the pink. Oh, I didn't really leave room for the pink, did I? All right, I might layer up the pink on the outer part there or something. I didn't really see. I'm not used to using 5 shades. I'm usually more of like a 4 eyeshadow type person, but as part of the challenge, you gotta do at least 5 shades, between like 5 and 8, they said. All right, so I've used 2. So, all right, let me go ahead and do on the lower lash line. I'll use this brush. I'm gonna do the, which one first? This lighter type of copper shade first. And I'll do that on the first part here. Well, they're showing it better on the eye. I mean, there's no primer here. They're showing it better on the eye than they did on my arm. So it's probably just my arm is dry and things like that. So that's fine. All right, and then I'm gonna use the other shade on the outer part. I think I got too much because now I got it kind of in my eye. Oops. All right. All right, and then I gotta use the pink. So like I said, I think on the outer part then, unless I instead have fun with like a liner thing. I think I want to do that. I'm going to try that. Okay, so I'm going to start with the red and I'll layer up over it. All right, how do I want to do this? I feel like I'm going to pull this out further actually. The orange. And I'm sorry you have to see this random hair here. It's the same, yes, I believe that was the same hair that for my wedding pictures and all. I told the hairdresser that I have this problematic little chunk of hair that, it's like I don't want it sticking out for the, it's like I'm having my hair up. And that is my biggest thing. I wanted it to be out of the way. And yeah, nope, it was out pretty quickly and I didn't realize, or I would have done something about it because I wasn't near a mirror. So that was unfortunate. And it's like, that was part of the reason I paid, well, I didn't pay, my aunt paid, but the money for the hairdresser so that my hair would look better than if I did it, because this is how it looks if I do it. All right, it's red right now, so I'm going over with the purple to make it pink. But don't worry, I didn't go and like leave some nasty review because I had a hair come out. So I was just, if someone asked me about recommending the hairdresser, there were other issues too. So I would not, but it's fine. Oh, I like this. Just something just different. All right. Then I want to add, I think, some eyeliner and do something with that. Do I want to do anything else here? So I just added a little bit to this eye. I'm going to do to this eye too. I'm just kind of trying to blend. I'm using more of that inner corner type of shade I was using and blending it a little bit more with the blue. All right. So yeah, I like a little bit more of a gradient, I think, with that. Because keep in mind, I had no mattes, but it's fine. Okay, I think that looks better. So what do we think? And DW, just for you, I have no mascara on. So I'll also just include some pictures because I feel like sometimes the video doesn't always, get the proper zoom in. But yeah, it's just sort of a fun graphic look. Just playing around. Because like I said, I felt like it would have been easy just to do the warm crease and then the blue on the lower lash line and like mix the pink with it or something. But, and so here we go. It's like we've got this, and the pink is kind of going with my jacket. So I think that's good. If you want to join the Bingo of Shame collaboration, then go ahead and, go to DW or Andy and leave them a comment or find them on Instagram, send them a message, that kind of thing, and you can let them know. I guess you could leave a comment for me too, or message me, and then I can let them know to, add you in. So thank you for watching. Until my next video, I hope you'll be doing well, and I'll see you then. Bye! If you want to join the palette bingo of shame, wait, I said that wrong. If you want to join the bingo of shame